Good evening, Center Fork Baptist Church. Hey, this is Brother Scott trying to give you an update this evening on what to expect on Sunday morning, May 31st, as we resume public worship services. If you can tell from what's behind me, you know that I'm standing in the gymnasium, and I'll show you what the front of the gymnasium looks like and how we've already got it set up on the stage and the seating. So some people have asked, why are we meeting in the gymnasium the next few weeks and not in the sanctuary? Let me answer that quickly. The reason we are meeting in the gym is, number one, we can get more people in this room socially distanced than we can in the sanctuary. Additionally, because we've had such a good response, we have to do 2 services so that we can remain socially distanced in the auditorium that we worship in. And so since we have to do 2 services, we have to disinfect in between the services. And disinfecting these plastic seats will be a lot easier for us, and also over time it'll be easier for everyone included. So we're going to be meeting in the gymnasium May 31st. That's the first question. Where will we be having services? We'll have 2 identical services at 9 a.m. and 10:30. Now remember, you signed up for one or the other when you did the form online. So if you need us to remind you which service you signed up for, just call or call me, text, or call Brother Sean. We will make sure that you're reminded exactly which service. So May 31st, we're going to be coming into the gym, and I'm going to go outside and show you where the parking is. If I can, it's raining outside today. And also show you where the 2 entrances, where the 2 exits are, so that you'll know where to come on Sunday morning. Hey everyone, this is Brother Scott again. Just want to let you know this is the South Lot here at Center Fork. If you're coming to our 10:30 worship service, we need you to park in this South Lot. If you end up in the wrong lot, we'll have a parking lot attendant get you to come around to the correct lot, because we need to keep the traffic flow going in the right direction and also allow the 9 o'clock service to finish and be able to exit. So we're asking you to park in this South Lot. The South Lot is adjacent to our walking trail. You can see it right there. So the North Lot is next to the creek. The South Lot is next to the walking trail. Please come here and park. If you need to be dropped off, you can. You can, of course, drive through the canopy, be dropped off, but remember, this is one way, so you'll have to come all the way back around and make sure that you can get parked in the correct lot. Hey church, I'm standing in the North Lot, at the back of the North Lot. The North Lot is next to the creek. Right over there is the bridge. There's the church vans. If you're coming to our 9 a.m. service on Sunday, we're asking you guys to park in the North Lot. After you park, you'll then walk all the way up here, and you can, of course, enter in this first entrance on the left, or you can go to the canopy and enter there. If you prefer to be dropped off, or if you need to park closely because you have a handicapped issue, you can park up close to the building here. These spots will be open, not the spots under the canopy, but these spots right here in front of the building of the offices will be open. These spots will be open, but please listen. If you want to access these spots, you need to do it from the South Lot, because this will be one way on Sunday. This driveway will be one way coming out towards me and out into this lot. This will help all of the flow coming out of the parking lot. And so please, if you're coming to the 9 a.m. service, park in the North Lot. Thank you. Hey church, well there's a picture of the empty gymnasium this afternoon. As you can see, we have the stage set up with our screens ready to put the lyrics up for the music. And Sean and Jonathan worked hard on the lighting last night. We worked most of the day yesterday and part of today getting our video ready. So we've about got all those bugs out. We're going to have a rehearsal tonight and run through some of the music and make sure that we're ready. But this is where we'll be worshiping together as a church family, 9 a.m. and also 10:30 a.m. Sunday morning here at Center Fork. We're looking forward to not only you being in these seats, but God coming and blessing His people. Let me go outside and show you a few other things you need to know. Hey church, whenever you enter church worship services on Sunday, we will have 2 entrances. The main entrance under the canopy, and then the secondary entrance on the north side of the building here on the gymnasium. When you come through the doors, you'll be greeted by some of our deacons, and let me show you what that's going to look like. Let's imagine you coming into the worship service. You'll be greeted right here by one of our deacons. At this table, there will be some face masks available for those of you who don't have any. We will have a limited number of homemade masks. We'll also have these disposable masks. And really appreciate Sean putting together these social distancing guidelines. These will be displayed and also also made available to you online as well, so you can see what we're asking you to do. So as soon as you come in the door, we're going to have you seated, and we'll have deacons at the end of one of these rows, and you'll be seated front to back, so you'll be just walk right in, and wherever they are in seating, you'll be seated. And what we're asking you to do is very simple. Whenever you sit down, wherever you choose to sit on that row that they usher you into, just make sure that between you and the family group next to you, there are 3 seats of space on this side and on this side. That will satisfy the social distancing requirements as we enter worship and as you worship here on Sunday, in either our 9 o'clock or our 10:30. So once you're in the worship service and you're seated, there are 2 places, there's 2 things that you need to remember. We will have an offering box on this black table. It's going to be a little church house. Many of you will recognize it. So you'll have access to be able to get up and give your offering there. You can also continue to give online or to mail it in or to drop it off in person. You'll also have access to the bathroom, which is right down this hall through this doorway. Many of you know where this is at. And so you'll have access to the bathrooms, and of course we'll have social distancing guidelines for the bathrooms as well. We've been busy getting ready for you this week. Right here by the doorway that leads into the hallway to the bathrooms, we've installed a new hand sanitizer. We have another hand sanitizer on this back wall as you come in that entrance, and there's a hand sanitizer on the other entrance as well as you come in to the worship service. So we have 4 hand sanitizing stations available, and hopefully you'll make use of those. We also have installed 2 new hand sanitizers in each of the bathrooms, in the male and the female bathrooms, so that you can utilize those there as well. Hey guys, let's go over some social distancing guidelines for Sunday. First of all, let's talk about masks. Masks are not going to be a source of division between our people here at Center Fork. And the way that we can do that is strongly encouraging you to wear a mask out of love for your neighbor. So we're asking you to do that out of love for your neighbor. The government is asking us to do this. Our governor is. The Department of Health is asking us. And I'm also asking you as a pastor to wear a mask if you're in the building on Sunday, if you can. If you don't have one, we can provide those. We'll have some disposable ones available at both entrances on Sunday. Also, hand sanitizer will be available. We just installed these this week. There will be 4 inside the gymnasium and also 2 in the bathrooms. Please utilize those as you see fit. And remember, 3 seats on either side of you. And remember, I know this is tough, no hugging, no handshaking with those people outside of your family group. That doesn't mean we can't fellowship, but as the next statement says, our fellowship times will need to be outside. And so that's one of the reasons why we're having 2 different parking lots, so that our 9 a.m. folks, when they exit the building, can fellowship on their way to their cars and even out in the parking lot as the 10:30 folks are coming in. And so it'll give a chance for fellowship outside. And if we move to phase 2 and have some more opportunities for fellowship in the future, we'll open that up and make some changes. But right now, the fellowship times need to happen outside in the parking lot and on the way to worship. All right, those are the social distancing guidelines. Those will be available on the website and also our Facebook page. If you have questions about these, let me know, and we'll try to answer any questions. But this is what we're asking you to do Sunday. Church, these last few weeks have been hard on all of us. And I am looking forward to Sunday. And I know that we have some guidelines that we have to follow. And I know that I'm asking you to do some things that you may not be completely on board with or happy about. But here's the thing. We get to be together again starting this Sunday. And I am so thankful for that fact. We have worked hard for the last few weeks to make this day happen. And so it's going to be a day of love. It's going to be a day of fellowship. It's going to be a day of hope and joy and truth and grace as God meets with His people in public worship, as we proclaim the gospel, as Jesus' gospel is preached, as we pray together, as we get to see one another and greet one another. So church, I'm just telling you, despite all of the restrictions that we are putting in place, it is going to be a great day. And I'm looking forward to the next few weeks as we begin to experience worship again together here on campus at Center Fork Baptist Church. I can't wait to see you May 31st at our 9 o'clock or 10:30 worship services. Please, if you have questions, just call, text, email. We want to answer any question you might have to put your mind at ease about what we're trying to do here at Center Fork to keep you safe, but also get the mission of the church going forward again. We'll see you Sunday, church.